I don't know. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Sorry, we were having computer issues. So hopefully I'm on my iPad, so I have no idea if this looks good or not. So I'm sorry if this is okay. It's good. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I will be your host, Nikki McCutchen. The call will be for 30 minutes. And first off, we'll just start with our medical disclaimer. So basically, all LifeWave products are not intended to treat, cure, diagnose any disease. So if you're pregnant or nursing, please check with your physician first. And with that, I'm going to introduce you to my special friend, Diane. I'm so glad she's here with me tonight. So this is kind of a fun little treat. I've never gotten to do a call with someone here in the room with me. So this is kind of fun for us to do this. But so we're just going to get started with her story. And she is going to tell us about how she got started with the patches.
Well, ran into Nikki again after several years, and she introduced me to the patch. I'm going to say it was March. And so I talked to her, and I'm 64 years old, and I have aches and pains. At the time, I had bursitis in my left hip, and I've had chronic back pain in my lower back for years and years because I have degenerative scoliosis, and I have some compressed discs in my neck. So she introduced me to X39, and I started wearing that. And at the time, I had just had a shoulder surgery the previous October. And 2 weeks later, I had a sleeveless shirt on, and I have this scar right here. I don't know if you can even see it. When she first put the patch on me, it was purple and raised. And then 2 weeks later, it looked like this, and it totally disappeared. And I was flabbergasted. Well, she also introduced me to the Ice Wave because I was having lower back pain. And then the Aeon patch, am I saying that right?
Yeah, Eon, you're good.
Eon.
Yeah.
And I put that on my hip because I had bursitis in my hip. So I was wearing those three patches, the X39, the Ice Wave, and the Aeon. And since then, I have had a significant decrease in my back pain. It pretty much is gone. My bursitis is completely gone. I don't even wear the Aeon patch on my hip anymore. And I've noticed some other things, like I'm getting more hair. I have very thin hair. My hair has been thinning as I age. I'm getting lots of new hair. Also, I have lots of energy. My energy level is increased. I feel like I'm 35 years old. I'm pretty active, so I need to feel good. And I feel so much better. My skin feels better. I can't even say enough good about it. Yes. The pain relief is probably the number one thing that affects my life every day is my low back pain, because I have a grandson who's 1.5, and I pick him up all the time. And by the end of the day, I'll have a sore back. But with him, I've had him all day today, and I don't have a bit of back pain. So
that's awesome. That is so awesome.
I think that's it. Let's see. I don't think so. I think that's it.
So, so bursitis in your hip
is gone completely. Yes. I was walking up a stair and holding on to both of the rails, pulling myself up the stairs in pain. And now I can run up and down a stair.
Yes, that's so awesome. I love it so much. And yeah, her scar, like we were just shocked because that was the original reason, like I talked to her. I didn't know about all these other things, but I knew she had shoulder surgery. So, but her scar already looked really good. So of course I didn't have her take pictures because I was like, oh, her scar already looks really good. But I didn't think about like how purple it was. And yeah, just totally gone. And it's really hard to even see anything at all.
Well, it was also raised, scar tissue is, and it's like about like that long on my arm, and you can hardly see it at all.
Yeah, you can hardly see it. Yeah. And then the back pain with the scoliosis, just to do everything.
Yeah. I mean, if I have a really hard day, I'll have a little bit of back pain at the end of the day. The other day, I was in such a hurry, I forgot to put my patches on, and I had pain all day. Mm-hmm. And it made such a difference. So I usually wear my X39 at the base of my neck, and I put the Ice Wave on my low back. And then the Aeon was on my hip, but I put the Aeon on my low back also because I have inflammation in my back, and it really helps. The three of those together have been a miracle worker. Well, I've been working out with my daughter, and so my other shoulder has been sort of sore. And so I put the anti-inflammatory, which is the Aeon,
Yeah,
Eon.
you're good.
on my shoulder. And my shoulder feels a lot better. This is my surgery shoulder. This is my non-surgery shoulder. So
And no more surgery.
I hope not.
Yeah, we're not doing any more surgery.
I hope not.
We're just gonna get younger.
Yeah.
So do you mind telling everybody how old you are?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'm
I was
64.
64, yes.
I'm
And
going to be
so,
65 in October.
yes, awesome. So since March, March, April, May, June, July. So like 5 months. You've been
Yes.
wearing the patches for 5 months. So yeah, to have all of these amazing results and the hair growth in just 5 months, and to be able to do all of those great things with your grandson. I mean, that's why we do what we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I don't want to be one of those people that just gets older and sits in a chair and can't get up and walk around. I want to be active and do all the fun things.
Yeah.
I have an active job. I work out. I have a grandson that I take care of off and on. And so I just want to be able to live my life without
Yes.
pain.
Yes. I can't imagine ever her sitting at all or doing it. She's like, she literally like is one of the hardest workers I know. She's constantly in motion. So I am so glad that she decided to trust me and try the patches. So super
Well,
thankful.
Honestly, I was a little skeptical at 1st. I thought, how in the world can this work? And I thought, well, try it.
Yeah.
And it did.
Absolutely. Yes.
It did. So that would be my advice. Try it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I always tell people that I think skepticism is good because we're talking about putting this tiny little Band-Aid sticker on your body, and I'm telling you that it's going to regenerate things. Like it sounds pretty crazy, but it is amazing technology that we are so thankful for. So does anybody have any questions for Diane? So I'm on my laptop, so I don't really know how all the buttons work or if anybody's asked a question in chat. Pastor Ed and Vicky, you might have to help me. Make sure that you guys can raise your hand or unmute, and Pastor Ed and Vicky will help me know what questions you all have that we can answer for you. Oh no, sorry, I'll have to keep seeing my hand reach up there. So if there's not any questions, I'm just going to go over real quickly how the X39 patch works. I know she talked about some other patches, but just to give you an idea of what it does. So the patches are completely non-transdermal. There is nothing transferring from the patch into your body. It's completely sealed on both sides. So what happens is we emit this infrared light, a low-grade infrared light. The reason you know that is because when you look at movies or you talk to somebody who's been in the military, they know what night vision goggles are. And so when you look at something that's alive at night that has, heat in it, and they see that heat signature, they call it, it's all those different colors, that's actually a low-grade infrared light that we see. And so that is what reflects off of this patch. The patch is made up of amino acids, sugars, and water and salt, all at the stereoisomer level, so molecular level, reflecting back at a certain frequency to target different peptides in our body, to elevate those peptides, to tell them to get up and get moving and get started doing what they were designed to do. And so the X39 patch activating GHK copper peptide, which is amazing. You can go and search that on PubMed and see all of the different things that GHK does in your body. So when you look at that, what you find is that it supports every area of your cardiovascular system, your heart, your blood vessels, the lining of your blood vessels. So you can imagine if you have that kind of support, what kind of recovery people can have if they have certain conditions with those within that cardiovascular system. It helps to support the immune system. So all of us want better immune system and better function there. Wound healing, which is what Diane's seen on her on her arm, and the scar tissue remodeling, it does that as well. So it supports your collagen from the foundation. So anytime that we can do something at the base, so we have 19 different types of collagen in our body. Most of the collagens that you buy on the market today at a high quality are going to be like 5 different types of collagen. So the fact that we can have something in our body that elevates and supports collagen is why she can get this scar remodeling and tissue change in her body with her scar tissue, as well as what she's talking about. Her skin feels better, her hair is growing. So all of this support, and collagen is every part of our body, our tissue, not just hair, skin, and nails. So our muscles, everything in our body needs collagen. So, and most importantly, stem cells. So by the time we are 30, half of our stem cells have gone dormant. By the time we hit 60, we only have 10% of those stem cells any longer active. So you can see why between 30 and 60, you have all of the illness, disease, aches and pains that start to set in that cause us to need extra help and support in our bodies. So if we can activate those stem cells and tell them to get up and get going, when you utilize this technology, it resets over 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. That is an astronomical number of genes for it to reset in just one small little amazing technology. And so you can have all these great changes in your body. The bursitis doesn't seem to be there anymore. Her hip doesn't hurt anymore. Her back feels better. She can make it through a day with more energy. And so these are all of the amazing things going on with our technology. I definitely encourage you to research it, look at some of the information so that you know. But like Diane said, just try it. She encourages you just to try it because it is truly a game changer, so that we can have quality of life, like Diane's talking about, enjoying her grandson, getting to play with him. All of us want that kind of life. We want to live our days that God's given us here on this earth to the fullest and to the max. And we are so thankful that now we have a technology that we can truly reverse age and reset our bodies to a younger, healthier state. So is there any other questions that anybody has? Sorry, I can't. Great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you for coming on, Pastor Ed.
Sorry about that. I had to meet up with a client, but I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for your testimonial. I heard a little bit of it, and I can't wait to see the video that Nikki's going to make for us. What I wanted to give you is a quick testimonial. Today, we had a friend of ours from my school, and I don't know if she's on the phone. I see an iPhone. Is that you, Dawn? If it's you, Dawn, please let us know. She came in to do a test on the demonstration. And I tell you what a blessing it is to be able to share this technology with people. And again, it's not about the money. It's about helping your fellow neighbors, you know, the people that you know and the people that are struggling. Because modern day technology, modern day medicine, I'm going to say this, I'm going to be careful about saying it because I know Nikki said, you know, we don't treat, diagnose, or prevent any diseases, but they cannot hold a candle to this technology. When it comes to speed, when it comes to relieving pain, like within seconds, nothing out there. And our products are backed up by many patents, worldwide patents. There's no competition. Yes, there are patches, and a lot of the patches are transdermal, putting junk and stuff into our body. This technology doesn't. So Nikki, thank you again for sharing this wonderful testimonial with us, and welcome to the team, and God bless you all.
Yes, yes, thank you so much. Yes, we just so appreciate Diane sharing her story because we know that it will help a lot of people, that she's willing to share what's been going on with her. So we hope it encourages you tonight. And we just pray blessing over each and every one of you. So we will let you go tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for taking time out this evening to spend a few minutes with us. So good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Night.